Boston Massacre break out? Where was the Declaration of Independence recited to the people for the first time? Where did James Otis present an 8-hour speech? The Old State House is the historic monument where all of these events and more occurred. In 1713, a structure rose and was the capital of Massachusetts colony. The basement was rented by John Hancock and other rising freedom fighters, while the first floor was occupied by a merchant. The second floor was where tension became unavoidable. British officials appointed royally and the elected Massachusetts Assembly shared the space. It was only a matter of time before conflict emerged. The Townshend Acts were passed in 1767 to help raise revenue for the British, and were definitely not appreciated by the colonists. Here, in the old council chamber in the Old State House, the year 1761, James Otis spoke up about this issue in the form of an 8-hour speech. The writs of assistance were not preserving the people's natural laws that said that no one ought to harm another in his life, health, liberty, or possessions. This fired up colonists that may have been more neutral about the situation. The colonists were losing patience. They were ready to explode. The colonists were being bombarded by an excess of soldiers, but were not the complete victims. They taunted and bullied the soldiers, calling them degrading names such as lobsters and redcoats. On March 5th, 1770, the first killings of the war were committed because of this juvenile behavior. Dock workers and youths were harassing the soldiers guarding the King's Gold in front of the customs house. One soldier jabbed a boy with his bayonet to get him to cut it out. Next thing he knew, a mob of 400 or more colonists were pelting him and the other guards with snowballs and rocks. Somehow, in the confusion, shots rang out. 5 colonists died that evening. A circle of stones underneath the Old State House commemorate this event. It was originally at the corner of State and Exchange Street, the exact location where Crispus Attucks was shot. The stones were relocated to below the Old State House in 2011. When Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Roger Sherman, Robert Livingston, and Thomas Jefferson joined their impartial ideas and expert way of language, they crafted an amazing document, the Declaration of Independence. The townspeople were excited.
Sorry,
it was first shared
Sorry.
The townspeople were excited. It was first shared aloud to the animated crowd by Thomas Crafts on July 18, 1776, from the East Balcony. On this day, they also formed a bonfire in celebration. Statues of a royal lion and a unicorn, were both emblems of England, were proudly perched at the top of the building, but were destroyed in the flames in an act of rebellion and change. In 1798, the State House, situated on Beacon Hill, was erected. The Old State House was no longer needed. It is now a museum and has been since 1882, which is operated by the Bostonian Society, founded in 1881. While the building was being restored in 1882, the destroyed unicorn and lion statues were replaced. A time capsule from 1901 was found in that lion's head in 2014. It included newspapers, letters, a piece of the original lion, and Teddy Roosevelt McKinley buttons. The museum contains many amazing artifacts, including John Hancock's coat, Paul Revere's engraving on the Boston Massacre, and real tea from the Boston Tea Party, and more. It is situated on the corner of Washington and State Street, where I am today, and is great for kids and adults of all ages. This is a wonderful opportunity to soak up history and knowledge firsthand at this momentous landmark. Thank you.